Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is a general reading. This and that tarot. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. This ended. All right. But I already pulled a few cards, so I'm going to go ahead and give you what has come out so far. This person could be in the BDSM, a master. All right. They could be in the BDSM. Don't have to be. Or may not be to your knowledge. All right. Unbeknownst to you. All right. For some of you, it could also be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Taurus came out. It's what you need. It's the next card. All right. So whatever this is coming in, or whatever this is, somebody coming in on or with, it's what you need. Next card. Not just about sex. I want you back. This is somebody in the past. Whatever you got some history with this person. It's a past person. All right. So something happened in the past, whether this person made you feel as though, or they played games, or this is somebody that may have had some outdated ways, views, unhealthy lifestyle that, put you in the mix with, some others that you didn't deserve to be put in the mix with. But this is somebody that, you got a past history with, but they could have, went through an awakening. They could have went through an awakening. All right. They've ascended. All right. But they don't want to be karmic anymore. This is somebody that don't let go of third parties. You know what I'm saying? This was a lesson learned for somebody here, probably both of you, but it came out in reverse. All right. This karmic, it came out in reverse. So this person, may have let go of, that version of themselves, you know what I'm saying? Releasing a karmic, they releasing themselves from being this way because this person have ascended, they've awakened, and when you do, you get to see that version of yourself that somebody else saw before you did, especially the collective. All right. The next card that came out is don't want you for money, just want you back. This person don't want you, they not coming back around for sex, they're not coming back around for your money. Nine of Pentacles. All right. This is somebody that sees you as already self-efficient. They already see you as somebody vibrant, somebody elegant. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, take care of themselves. You do a lot of things for yourself. You could be a jack of all trades, but anxiety is in reverse. So this person is releasing, any fear or panic or whatever they may in the past have felt like that. But this person, they love you unconditionally. All right, this is somebody you got unconditional love for. Even if y'all not together, this person they want to talk, conversation. They could want to, sit down, get on the same page with you. Yeah, and they could be planning because they don't want to, rush in. Eight of Wands, but that's what's up. All right. Next card on the top of the day, all this person options that they did have, they big mad with this person now. They was in that pick me energy or whatever because this person done ascended. They ain't in that karmic low vibrational south node shit no more. Somebody looking at them for who they are now. Somebody seeing seven of cups, just what they cups really had in it. And this person realized, having options really didn't even help them decide easier. It made their decision harder, but that was a lesson. That was a lesson. Unrealistic goals, you know what I'm saying? With people that they thought was options that they had to choose from. Not a big man. They could be a forklift driver, don't have to be. All right, collective. Listen, I had a call. But you got Libra masculine that came out. All right. You got Taurus out here as well. If I didn't say that already. But you also got don't want to be karmic anymore. Divine feminine, divine masculine. See what I'm saying? That's why this karmic card is in reverse. All right. That's why it's in reverse. And this person could have chose somebody younger because they didn't have any boundaries. All right, this is somebody, like I said, this is somebody that had options, but these options were people that were willing to put up with whatever, as long as this person, stuck around, came back around. You know what I'm saying? Came back around for seconds, thirds, fourth, fifths. You know what I'm saying? As long as they showed up, answer the call, this person didn't have to elevate. They didn't have to ascend. They didn't have to get out of their south node if all the options, lied in south node. But in order to be with the collective, in order to get to the goal that they think, they should have been in or have, that shit right there ain't gonna get it with these low vibrational, entities that they land with and playing with. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, they big mad at this person anyway, because the fact that this person is looking at them in a different light. You know what I'm saying? And this person don't want that. It's like, damn, people see I'm dealing with this shit. They feel like that's all I can get. When I know damn well I done had better. Exactly. And you gonna have to do better and be better to get that person again, or get those kind of people again, because those people are not gonna go backwards and do with these people. These low vibrational, younger folks that they done got involved with, or whoever this younger person was they got involved with. Ain't nobody finna go backwards and deal with them on a mature level like that. Yeah, I mean, you got some younger people that is mature for their age, and stuff like that. But in this particular case, this is somebody that chose somebody because they didn't have any boundaries. You could be mature, but if you ain't got no boundaries and you ain't willing to walk away and let that person walk away from you because they ain't fitting, the standard that you trying to set for yourself or the goal you got in mind for yourself. If you see they ain't meeting it and you sitting up here, letting them get away with a little bit of this just so you can get a little bit of that, and you ain't gonna do without nothing at all, especially this person. Boundaries is not just for you, it's for them people. And if you want them to take you seriously, young or older, you're gonna have to stick to whatever your boundaries are. Otherwise, you're gonna learn a hard lesson on why you need to do that. And you can't blame nobody for but yourself, because they're gonna take whatever you give. They're gonna, bite down on whatever they feel like, you willing to compromise as long as they get access to you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you still, responsible for the decisions you make. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, you got Libra Master not here, so person don't want to be karmic anymore. Clarify, don't want you for your money, just want you. What's going on with that? I want you for your money. Just want you. What's the situation behind it? Mm. Somebody done ended something because you got Verge out here, what I'm saying? Somebody about ready to confess something, child. You got Verge, you got Magnetic, you got Synchronicities, and you got Divorce is Final. All right? So somebody done ended some type of connection they was in, or they done ended some cycles they was in. For some of you, or somebody in particular, a divorce is final. Okay? So if you saying, oh, I don't want no married man, blah, 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 I ain't finna be, okay? They ain't no more. All right? You got bounty hunter at the bottom of the deck now. But this is somebody, like I said, they got some type of magnetic connection, attraction to you, or y'all got this with each other. But this person don't want you for your money. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to signs and synchronicities. 11, 11, 10, 10, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. You know what I'm saying? But they closing out cycles, tying up loose ends, and they ready to, what I'm saying, to get on the move, you know what I'm saying? Somebody in high pursuit of that. You're they in high pursuit. They ain't playing around. They might be, they may know they can't just pop up. They may not know how to get to you or something like that. But somebody could be, keeping it to they holding it close to their chest if they, want to pop up on you or whatever. But this could be somebody that know you don't play that shit. That just popping up, whoever this divine masculine is. Yeah. But they don't want you for your money. And I feel like for some of you or somebody in particular, it may have been, you criticizing yourself, at a time in the past where you was financially or what you had going on as to, why this person, may have chose somebody else over you or whatever. But it really was just the fact that they had no boundaries. They really didn't have no boundaries. They really didn't need this person to, be a better version of themselves like you was wanting to see with this person, the way you saw this person, with you. They had to see themselves like that first. You know what I'm saying? They had to see themselves as a better version of themselves. You seeing that for them ain't gonna help them. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, you can want all you want for a person until they want it for themselves. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You want to have, just keep hope alive and keep praying for their ass because it's a lot of people that when they got options like that, they be praying on the way this person was able to move, with people that didn't have no boundaries. Imagine how long people will stay in that and get complacent. They'll just settle in that kind of energy and environment with people because it allows them to have access with no, little work. Imagine having a job and all you got to do is get hired and you ain't got to show up and you still get a check. Imagine that. But that's what this is. You get some reward. You still can get some benefit, and they ain't even got to show up for the month. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to show up to the job. You gonna still get paid. That's what this is. But this person they haunted by memories of you. With this awakening, this person will be dreaming about you. They daydreaming, they head in the clouds. That's what I'm getting because I feel like somebody knows now um, what they didn't know then, or what they were just daydreaming about or imagining then. They see it now clearly, but they also seeing themselves and how they, Five of Cups up for sure. They seeing that. Clarify. Don't want to be a karmic anymore. Clarify. Don't want to be a karmic anymore. With that fact. Don't want to be a karmic anymore. Yeah. That's Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody was a Knight of Swords in reverse at one time. Somebody was they missed the opportunity on focus, rude, abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been abusive, don't have to be, but this is somebody definitely, that had a lot of self doubt when it came to, what they could possibly, bring to the table, or, how they went about going after the things they really want, or they, how you say it, when it came to them making, having a lot of determination. You know what I'm saying? Making big choices, making, having big change happen, and them knowing how to go about making, you know what I'm saying, getting to that point of those things happening and going after it in a healthy kind of way. And I feel like now, that person realizing the way they set themselves up to go after some type of lifestyle with different people, give it to them, or some type of lifestyle these other people had that they felt would benefit them. And that wasn't how to get them. You know what I'm saying? So they could be talking to somebody, they could be, getting some type of guidance, um, and this is somebody that sees that you somebody they can build with, grow with, learn from, learn with. This is somebody that feels like if there's a stable foundation they can get started on and grow and learn something from and stuff like that, grow with, it's you. But you got Taurus out here, and it's, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to be any earth sign. All right, but Taurus is out here. You got Libra masculine out here too. So you could be this Taurus. You know what I'm saying? You got Libra masculine out here, but give me some more on this. I don't want to be karmic anymore with the Three of Pentacles. Clarify, I don't want to be karmic anymore with the Three of Pentacles. It's the Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you now. They want to, see where make your dream work. I don't want to be karmic anymore. Yeah, they want this Four of Wands. Somebody want a stable foundation. Like they see you as somebody that they can build with, grow with. You know what I'm saying? Learn from. They see you as somebody that, is a team player. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody sees you as, uh, them put in a focused effort with. If they're gonna put a focused effort in somebody, like they see themselves in this family, you know what I'm saying, structure, like married, things like that. You know what I'm saying? But this person know they broke your heart. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that knows they had some unrealistic views, goals, you know what I'm saying, emotional issues and stuff like that. It's, going about taking action, you know what I'm saying, and not knowing how to express themselves, which also is them, just doing something like trying to avoid conflict. Like going along to get along, shit like that. Putting up with shit just to, you know what I'm saying, keep the peace or whatever the case may be. But right behind it is the Four of Swords with the Two of Wands in the verse to the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, somebody clouded their own judgment instead of just taking some time, to reevaluate the situation, recoup, you know what I'm saying, and like get some type of clarity. Because I see now this person, just wants some type of peace. They want to, just like somebody want to bring peace to a situation. Like somebody want to close out, a cycle, in the not come, with some hostility. You know what I'm saying? But this is somebody that wants to put whatever this issue between you and them about money, about sex, they want to put that to risk. You know what I'm saying? Because it's what really caused this person to be afraid of the unknown, like afraid of taking risks. You know what I'm saying? Or they had you, feeling like, this was confusing. You know what I'm saying? Like something was off, like somebody's personal aim, like however they were, whatever they were focused on, it wasn't gonna get them where they needed to go. Like somebody's aim was off. Like what they should have been looking at and paying attention to, they wasn't. Yeah, but you got Leo energy out here, Aries, Leo, Sage with the Four of Wands. You got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn out here so far as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Knight of Cups in the bottom of the deck in reverse. Yeah. Clarify is not about sex. I want you back. Not about sex. I want you back. Clarify. Let me see that true is here. It's not about sex. I want you back. Clarify how they know who this person is. Not about sex. I want you back. You got the Seven of Swords and you got the Knight of Pentacles. almost this person feel like, what's this seven of swords? What's that seven of swords about? What's that about? What is that seven of swords about? Damn, five of swords. Because I split the deck on the King of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Whoever this is, to you collective, whoever this person is on your mind that you resonate with when it comes to this read, this is somebody that at one time they know that they were leading with the wrong head, right? This person feels as though, that is what got them to where they at with you when it comes to a sexual thing. This is like a passive energy, like somebody sees where, if they live with that and they made a connection with you, feel like it was just about sex because they may have breadcrumbed you, emotionally, physically, mentally, and stuff like that because of the low vibrational energies they were dealing with, or the fact, like they said, they were dealing with people that had no boundaries and were younger than you. You know what I'm saying? So this person didn't really have to put in much work or really, be responsible for too much because they were dealing with people that were not very responsible, right? And they may have just enjoyed the fact that this person was coming around, digging them down, you know what I'm saying, and giving them the bare minimum, you know what I'm saying. But this is somebody now that sees that not only do this person with no boundaries, is mad with them. It's other options that this person was, dealing with on this level that's mad with them now because they live with what they live with. You know what I'm saying? But this is like a lack of self discipline, being irrational, not looking at, how superficial, you know what I'm saying, all this was. Only for them to be looked at like that. Like it's not about your money or nothing like that. This person just wants you, but they see that Nine of Pentacles is what I'm seeing when I see that card is that somebody sees you as somebody that's already abundant. But because they was the way they were in the past, all the way up to, they involvement with you, somebody is at a Five of Cups now. You know what I'm saying? To where they gonna regret not seeing where something went because they didn't give it, the attention it needed. And knowing that you was that person they could have gave that attention to and worked with, and knowing you was, wanting this with them, this person, is going to regret this if they don't go after it. Now that they done awakened or whatever, because now it's got somebody like in their head, about how they had you in a Nine of Swords, like, or they in a Nine of Swords, because this Nine of Swords is, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person in their head now, so it's like, they feel some type of ain't, like they at their breaking point, or this person had you like that. But they could be releasing that though, because anxiety is out here in reverse. But I feel like it's somebody's passive, behavior that got somebody feeling as though, I got you feeling as though this person coming back around is coming back around with that same shit. You know what I'm saying? when they, and for some reason somebody, want to come in, being consistent after, some type of deception, okay? But they feel like they're gonna be met with some hostility, some type of argument, some type of, defeat. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know if they should just give it up. You know what I'm saying? Because of how they being looked at and not looking like they'll ever change or that they have changed. It's like knowing you want something, but the people that you involved with don't care, one way or the other. They just, they just want to which, you know what I'm saying? And this person like, okay, but the minute you came along and they cross paths with this person is, and threw this person for a loop now because now they can't make you unsee or unfeel anything you saw and felt with them. They can only hope, that will believe that, you know what I'm saying, what they coming back around for, they genuine about, because they always been genuine about it. They just didn't, they chose somebody over you when it came to no boundaries because that was easier. So whoever this boss that is, they want to come in with a offer. You got offer at the bottom of the deck, but you got, boss daddy right behind that, but you could be uninterested. Okay. But this person got love on the brain. You know what I'm saying? So they could be dealing with some car drama, don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? Or this is somebody dealing with somebody that always got some issues, with their car. Or they had some car issues in the past, like car accident or something like that, or they, having to car, invest a lot more like in the car repairs or something like that, like car issues, breakdown, wear and tear, whatever it is. Child. Anything else on this message? So we can close out. Holy Spirit, on the angels. Anything else they need to know moving forward? Well, whoever they, walking away from and ended things with, baby, they big mad. They big mad at this person. Somebody could be a heavy sweater. This masculine, they could be a heavy sweater, like sweat easy. They could be bald. I'm hearing that. I remember Superhead said that. DMX and Chat were heavy sweaters. That's the only thing I think she said she disliked about being involved with them when she was. Aries masculine would be significant. Whoever's reading resonates with. You got Libra masculine out here as well. Yeah, treated you unkindly. Divine feminine, divine masculine came out in reverse. This person know they didn't. That somebody know they treated you unkind. What's this? You got enough is enough. Came out in reverse. So somebody know, enough is enough. Or they felt like that's how you felt. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody in secret society targeting chosen ones for their gift. I just seen a guy I follow on Instagram saying how different groups and stuff like that, that known or unbeknownst to us. Um, Hollywood and all, child. You don't have to be, famous in that way to be on the big screen for them to come for chosen ones, because not all chosen ones is sitting on somebody's big screen. You know what I'm saying? But they targeting chosen ones that for their gifts. They done it for them. The main people that's put here to make you know to awaken humanity. You know what I'm saying? To make the difference. You know what I'm saying? Answer the call that the Most High and the chosen ones decided in the ethers. In they scroll that they would come here and do. They all assigned to do different things, and instead of people being supportive, you know what I'm saying, protective of people here to do that, they rather take them out and you know what I'm saying, do things to try to strip them or sacrifice them before everybody awakens to believe and love. You know what I'm saying? It's the greatest gift of them all. It's the greatest superpower of them all. You know what I'm saying? Genuine love, not fake love, not just saying it because you're getting something out of it, not just saying it because it's making life easier for you, but saying it because you genuinely love yourself and you love those around you. All right. But that's all I got for you collective in this read. And we'll be back with another read. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe on your way out. Comment if you would like. Until next time, I love you. Bye.